Okay, hey everybody, it's Colette with Blessings Craft Therapy. Thanks for coming back. All right, so if you remember, yesterday's project was this basket that I tried to make some apples for that I wound up not having to be able to use them because they were ridiculously small and they just didn't work. But I promised I was going to show you how I made them. So we have not one, not two, but, oh, where did I put it? Oh no. There she is. Three projects tonight. So thank you so much for being here and enjoy. Okay, friends, let's get to it. So this first one, we're using some Dollar Tree. They're little wooden blocks. Now, I had many people suggest that I should use the Dollar Tree dice, those big foam dice. Totally should do that, but I didn't. These ones I'm painting with some chalk paint. I'm painting it, the color is red, and I think this is Waverly brand. And I did 5 dice total. They come in a pack of 3. Painted 5 of them, let them dry. Then I'm using some more chalk paint on a chip brush, and I just put a little bit on the brush, and then I just kind of brush it on there. We're just kind of feathering it on, just to give it a little bit of a primitive kind of vibe. I also kind of thought it looked a little bit like the apple was, you know how you get a little shine spot on it? I don't know. I just thought it looked really pretty, and I didn't think that doing a dark one would be good. So we did white, and I did this all the way around. I did each 4 of the sides, and I did on each of the apples. Perfect. And again, you could do as much or as little with this as you want. I found, so I show you multiple of me doing this. And the reason why is because you'll see I kind of like, oh, let me do it this way. And then I decided I did sideways with one, and then I realized that if I do sideways and then I do up and down, it has another really good look to it. So it's just my thing. Anyways, I have some felt, scraps of felt, like little tiny pieces. And all I'm doing is making a leaf shape. I folded my felt in half, and then I just cut kind of like a half of a leaf. Does that make sense? Then I take some cinnamon sticks and I cut a piece off. I think it was probably about a 1/2 inch. They break really easily, so just be mindful of that. There's a 1/2 inch, say perfect. And then there's 2 ways you could do this. The first way is to take your little cinnamon stick and glue the leaf to the cinnamon stick itself, which is easy enough, and that's what I'm doing here. You'll also note that you want to have a nice flat edge on your cinnamon stick at the bottom. So if you don't, just take a piece of sandpaper or a sanding block and just rub it on it. That's what I did. And then I put some more hot glue on the bottom, and then I added that to our dried distressed block. And that's that on that. And then, of course, you can move the leaf around so it looks the way you want it to look. Stop it, right? Oh, it's so cute. Now, the other way I did it was that I glued on the cinnamon stick to our block. And then I took the little leaf and I cut one of the ends so that it was a squared bottom, so that it would go on to the block better. So here I am just cutting that leaf. And again, all we're going to do is put a little bit more glue and then put the leaf on. And the reason why I tried it this way was because it hides the hot glue from the cinnamon stick. So it made it a little bit more, I don't know, put together, I guess. But either way is fine. They both work. Whatever way works for you. I don't see a difference when I look at them. The leaves don't lay differently. So whichever way floats your boat. But I'm sorry, this is cute as a button, and I can't even stand how cute this is. So cute. I love apples. And yes, I am on a theme right now. But there they are. Look at them. They're so cute. Now again, I meant them to go into this basket. But then, friends, I found this basket at I found it at Goodwill. It's a Longaberger basket, right? Crazy. Anyways, let's get on to the next one. The next one, we're using wiffle balls from Dollar Tree, and I'm using a piece of fabric. I think I cut the fabric probably 10 inches square. We have our little wiffle ball, and I'm just going to squish it so that one part of it is a little bit more flat, and you'll see it just dents in. It doesn't have to be pretty. Don't worry about that part, but it's just so that it sits better and it's not so round, so it looks more like an apple shape. Then I take some green fabric and I cut it to 4 inches square. and I'll show you what measuring. It is actually 4 inches. Don't be fussy about it though. It's okay if it's not exactly 4 inches. And then all I'm going to do, and I'm using a dowel to help me do this, I'm just going to go around and push the fabric in to the little top hole of the wiffle ball. Like, I know. And as I do it, I kind of just am pleating the fabric, but you could do it messy if you want, whatever floats your boat. Now, the other thing that I notice is that you can kind of see through this fabric. I'm using wicked cheapy Walmart fabric. If you used like a piece of canvas, you won't be able to see through, and you won't be able to see the little wiffle ball holes. But either way, I'm loving this. I think it's so much fun. Again, you're just going to use that dowel to kind of just keep pushing that fabric into that hole. We're only pushing the fabric and all of the things into one of the holes on the wiffle ball. You're not going to do any others. So, and I'm not gluing it. So that's the other cool thing, is that we'll be able to use all of this stuff again. So you could just take it apart. Right? I love a multi-use kind of thing. So then we don't have to worry. Yes, I have commitment issues. It's true. It's true. But yeah, so there you go. So keep going all the way around. Keep pushing that fabric in. It might get a little more challenging. And you'll see here, I kind of had to switch my dowels from a bigger dowel to a smaller one. It's just because the fabric is taking up more space. So it's a little bit harder to get the fabric in. But there it is. Ta-da! Adorable. Then I take a cinnamon stick. And I take our 4-inch square of fabric that we cut earlier, and I'm going to fold it into a triangle. And then I'm going to fold it one more time into a triangle. And that way we have a nice finished edge. So see how we have this? Perfect. Then we're going to take our dowel and we're going to put the long end. We're going to stick all of that fabric into that hole of our wiffle ball. Could it be done easier? Probably. Do I know it? No. This worked for me though, so if it's not broke, I'm not going to fix it, right? So there's that. And then I take my cinnamon stick and then we just sneak it in there gently. Of course, we don't want to manhandle it too much so it breaks, and I just push it down as far as it'll go. And quit it right now. Quit it right now. Oh, I love it. Like, this makes me so super happy. And again, I tried it with that basket. It didn't work for me, but I kept trying. A for effort. Yay, me. But anyways, then I wound up putting it into one of my glass bowls, and that worked. And then my favorite was putting it with our little scale. Super cool. Now the third project, and this is the final one that I did using this technique. I have a piece of fabric. It's just a fat quarter that I got from Dollar Tree and a toilet paper roll. And all we're going to do is that same process we did with the wiffle ball. We're going to do the same thing with this toilet paper and this fabric. Again, we're just pleating it and sticking it in the hole. Pleat it, stick it in the hole. Now the difference is this one I did the piece of fabric is like 5 inches square. Now you could just stick that in with a cinnamon stick and you could be done. If you want to be fussy about it, which I understand some people like a more finished look, take your square, put it into a triangle, just like we did with the wiffle ball. And then we're going to put it into a triangle again. Now you got a finished edge, and then you're just going to push that in with the cinnamon stick and stop it right now. What? I know, right? Anyways, friends, thank you so much for watching, and I hope this inspires you. Oh, wait, did I say make sure you subscribe for more DIY fun? Did I say that? I don't think I did. Maybe you should. I don't know. Do it if you'd like. Thanks again.